This video is probably going to make a lot of people angry, but stop blaming other people for your problems and for your lack of success. This is pretty controversial because it's something not a lot of people want to talk about or like to admit, but so often we are blaming everyone else for our shortcomings and our mistakes and why we're not rich, why we're not in shape, why we're not successful yet. And I see this happening so often, almost to the point where I think that it's very possible that it could be the number one thing holding you back or someone else back. This topic is very, very deep to me, I want to say, because I know somebody that does this. I know someone that it seems like it's always someone else's fault. It's never on them. They never did anything wrong. It's not because they're not putting in the work, it's because of what other people have said or done to them. Whether that be your parents, whether that be your classmates, whether that be something a teacher has done to you or said to you or held you back in a certain way, it was never their fault ever. People are mean. People do things that may try to hold you back, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. It is up to you to decide how you're going to live your life out in the future. It's all up to you. It kind of gets boiled down to this: take the blame and make the change. That's as simple as it gets, because if you're not accepting the fact that you haven't been, successful thus far in whatever it is that you're trying to do, then it's your fault. It is. There are certain things that may hold you back. But here's the thing: no one is ever going to put in the work for you. No one was ever going to come in here and record me for me. That's something that I have to do. And this is a small example. I'm just saying that whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, no one's going to do it for you. No one no one's going to go to the gym for you. No one is going to make you eat the right food. Well, I guess some people may have that, but no one is going to do those things for you. Now, you may have people that encourage you and motivate you and uplift you. That's great. That's awesome, but they are never going to do it for you. Pointing the finger never made anyone successful. Telling somebody that it's their fault that they're only this far and not on another level, that never got anyone successful or rich or fit or anything. That never got anybody anywhere. And you do not want to be doing that. That is the blame game. It is so detrimental to you and your success and your future and your outcomes and your goals and your ambition. Stop doing it. It was, again, I keep stressing this point. It was never anybody else's fault. Ever. Ever. Your success is your responsibility, not anybody else's. It never was, and it never will be. It was never on anyone else. That is your responsibility. Of course, if you want to be successful, success can mean a wide variety of different things to different people. Success to one person may mean making $1 million in a year. That's great. That's a big goal, but that's awesome. If you're able to dream that big and hit that big, go for it, man. That's amazing. But if your goal is just to live a comfortable life and not have to stress, make sure your family is taken care of, and that success to you, that is perfectly fine as well. There is nothing wrong with that. I want you to understand that. Just don't compare yourself to other people either. You're on your journey. You have your own goals and your own ambitions. Live by those. And look, I understand that people start out in different situations. Some people are born into wealthy families and they kind of have the silver spoon. That's fine. But at the end of the day, if they're able to carry out that success and, take it even further, then they chose to do that. They may have had some good guidance and good teaching along the way, but they still made the choice. Just like anybody else. If you started out in the trenches, it's ultimately up to you if you want to stay in the trenches. That's not an excuse to stay in the trenches if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to stay in the trenches, that's again, that's fine. But if you want more for yourself, make it happen. And that's really It's as simple as that. If you want more, make it happen. Stop giving excuses. Stop blaming other people. Stop saying that you can't because you're tired or the world doesn't like you or whatever it is, it is not any of those things. You are blaming it on external sources. You just need to look in the mirror and really dig deep into your own heart and your own soul and your own mind and figure out why am I not doing these things? Why have I not done this so far? Is it because you're blaming other people? Are you just not motivated? Do you say you're tired all the time? Do you say you don't have time? I fully understand the not having time thing because I've had to create a lot of time lately. I've had to create more time. I've had to wake up earlier. I'm waking up 2 hours earlier than I usually do. And next week I'm planning on bumping that up to three, you know, and I want to be able to take that even further. But my problem is I work a busy schedule, so I'm waking up and I'm going to work, you know, doing my 9 to 5, and by the time I get off, it's time to go to the gym, and then usually by then I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. So the only way for me to, get things done was to wake up earlier or stay up later. You could do either one of those things, but the thing is I don't want to hear the excuse of you don't have time because you can always make it. You might have to sacrifice some sleep or something that you like doing, but it just comes down to how bad do you want it, you know? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to make those sacrifices? That is what you have to ask yourself genuinely. And I don't mean to be preachy in this video, but I am pretty passionate about this subject. I said it's a controversial topic because a lot of people don't like to, hear things that they don't want to hear. So it's this one can make a lot of people upset. But you know what? There was never any growth in your comfort zone. It's time to wake up. It's time to realize a couple things. And if you have already put everything on you and realize that everything is your responsibility that's happening in your life, awesome. Just make whatever it is that you want to happen, man. You can do I this is kind of getting off topic, but you can do anything, anything once you realize that it's all on you and it's your responsibility to make these things happen. You can do anything you want in life. Absolutely anything. All you got to do is just believe in yourself and look in the mirror and realize this is your game. This is your success. This is your story. You're writing it. You are literally in control. You are in control of your own life. Nobody else is. No one else has any say except for you. So, that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, go ahead and drop a subscribe or consider subscribing. I'm uploading content a couple times a week at this point, and also getting some shorts out. So I'm excited about that. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. We are just getting started, and I'm very excited about the future. So, anyways, again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's continue to grow together.